Welcome back to Sham's Makeup Artistry, and today I'm going to share an haul video with you, and this is a collective haul video. Some of them I did receive as a gift, some of them could be PR stuff, so I'm just sharing with you the haul, and also I'm going to share with you my thoughts on them because most of the products that I share on haul videos I have already started using, and I personally like sharing my thoughts on them also a little bit more than just sharing what I got along the way. So without a further ado, let's just get started because there's kind of a lot of stuff for me to share with you. So here is my haul box. As I go, I will definitely share with you which are the stuffs that I've already started using, which are still pretty new. Let me just share what I have on my lips today, and it's by Dose of Colors. And this is their HOLIBAE Holiday Collection set. This is a lip set. And there are 3 lip colors in this particular set, and I really love their liquid lipsticks. I kind of feel that they feel very comfortable on the lips, and the colors were really beautiful. So these are the 3 shades that comes in this particular holiday set, and this is how they look like. So I've already used 2 of the colors from the entire set, and I've been loving the formula. Again, the colors are really beautiful and they wear so comfortably on the lips. I'm not doing separate swatches here because it does take a lot of time to do swatches. So if you want a review on them, definitely let me know. But I did not see the sets being available on Dose of Colors website. I'll definitely link them down if they are still available, but I definitely wish they would be available because these are amazing. With the red lipstick set, I also got the Snuggle is Real set. This is much of a nudie kind of lip colors, and I am still trying this out because not all the nude shade kind of matches my skin tone. They're pretty light. Some of the colors really wear well on my lips. These are the 2 colors that I've already tried. This one, of course, I've not tried it out yet because I can't match it with a proper lip liner, but I'll definitely update you guys on this. Again, I do wish that these shades will become permanent shades or they will be available for some time because the shades are really beautiful. Definitely, some of the shades here is going to work for every other skin tone, and they wear so comfortably on the lips. And they're fairly priced, so I definitely would love that this would stay much longer. Moving on to the next stuff that I can find in the box is from Artist Couture, and this is the Jackie AINA's collection. This is her highlighter collection. So I definitely wanted to check this out because previously they did come out with it and then it was sold out. So I definitely wanted to give it a go. So I got the whole set of it. So one is LA Peach and then the other one is LA Bronze. So these highlighters are definitely like BAM kind of highlighters. They're diamond glow powders, and they do come in a loose version. The very first one that I swatched was LA Peach, which looks like this, and then the second one that I'm going to swatch is LA Bronze. And this is how LA Bronze looks like. So you can see that it's really pigmented. Again, they're very finely milled and they don't look chunky when you apply them. Of course, when it comes to me, I kind of tend wanting to reach this on occasional basis because not on everyday basis I wear BAM kind of looking highlighters. So moving on to the next stuff that I got to share with you is something that I'm wearing all over my lid area. It is this STILA. This is their Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Twig. This is such an easy go kind of eyeshadow look. I just applied this all over my lid and then I used another eyeshadow palette just to blend my crease area and I was good to go. And this definitely lasts on the lid. So far I did not see it creasing, but it's kind of difficult to apply it. You have to apply the first layer, allow it to dry a little bit, and then you apply the second layer and then blend it with another eyeshadow so that it looks all well blended in. And this is how the shade Twig looks like. Whichever I can't do swatches, definitely leave me down a request below if you want me to do reviews or swatches of them. But this one is definitely a beautiful color. I'm still eyeing on a few others because the colors looked so beautiful. Moving on to the next one is a matte lipstick, and this is their matte lipstick in the shade DERRIERE, however you pronounce it. It's from their new edition of nude lipsticks, and I wanted to try this one. And of course I wanted to try this particular nude because I found that it matches pretty well with my very own skin tone. And this is how it looks like. I'll list down the names on the description bar because some of the names are just unpronounceable. And this is how DERRIERE, however you pronounce it, looks like. But this matte lipsticks, of course, they glide very beautifully on the lips. When it comes to matte lipsticks, I've mentioned this tons of time, they do wear very comfortable on the lips. I've of course got two more holiday collection stuff from MAC. This is their face powder. I believe this is the highlighter in Happy Go Dazzlingly, and they look really beautiful, especially the packaging of it. And this is how it looks like. And then on the inside, this one I've not used it, so it's really new. It does come with a compact mirror. And then on the inside, this is how the highlighter itself looks like. It has like a snowflakes kind of embossing on it, which makes it look beautiful. And let's do a swatch of this. And this is how the highlighter itself looks like. Not very impressed with the swatch of it, but when I use it, I'll definitely update you guys. Yet again, I'm not sure whether these are still available because this was from their holiday collection. I will definitely list them down on the description bar below. And the lipstick shade that I got is I'm Glistening. This one, I got it because of its packaging, and this came about when I was in Malaysia. And this is how the packaging itself looks like. A very cute, beautiful holiday packaging. But the shade itself is, of course, it's not something that I would wear on everyday basis, but something different, especially during the winter season, to wear them on the lips. And this is how it looks like. Again, this lipstick is I'm Glistening. It's a frost lipstick. Of course, it has a beautiful frost finish. Probably this can be worn on the top of a matte lipstick and it will really look beautiful. I have no complaints when it comes to the formulas of MAC matte lipsticks or any kind of lipstick because they do have pretty good formulas. Now moving on to some eyeshadows that I got. Like I mentioned, some of it are gifts, some of it are like PR packages. I do have tons of PR packages, but this one is something that I just grabbed on the go to share it with you. If you want to see anything from me, like from Kevyn Aucoin or Pixie Beauty, definitely let me know. I'll share them with you. And this is an eyeshadow palette from ColourPop. And it's the I Think I Love You Pressed Powder Shadow Palette by ColourPop. So I was definitely keen to try this one because the shades looked so beautiful. And I do have one more to share it with you guys as my giveaway, which will come pretty much very soon. Just stay tuned with me. And this is how the packaging itself looks like. A very cute packaging. And on the inside, this is how all the shades look like. This one, I've not tried it out yet. It's pretty new. So I'm definitely going to give it a try. And the colors are definitely right up my alley. It's like all the bronzy and browns and coppery, shimmery shade. So I definitely want to give this a try. And I would like to share them with you. And as I mentioned, I've also shared my current story update on my Instagram during my wedding anniversary. So this palette is something to define us as husband and wife. So I definitely want to give away one of this palette to one of you who is lucky enough. So the other palette that I got from ColourPop is the Kathleen Lights X ColourPop Dream Street eyeshadow palette. I did get the lip stuff, but I kind of not into the lip stuff, so I did not want to share it with you because I'm keeping it for gift purposes. But this is how the eyeshadow palette itself looks like. I personally do really like this eyeshadow palette. I was really hesitant. I was doing a lot of research on it. I was back and forth using it, and I finally find myself loving these eyeshadows. I kind of felt that these are very well put together. The eyeshadows work truly fine on me. They do not crease on me and they blend in very beautifully on my skin tone. And I have been really liking this palette. I do find myself reaching out for all the brown shades. Even the rose gold shades right here, they blend in very beautifully on my skin tone. And the matte shades, not powdery, easy to blend, and I have been loving. So that's my verdict on the Kathleen Lights Dream Street eyeshadow palette. The next eyeshadow palette that I got as a gift is the NATASHA DENONA LILA palette. And this one is of course a pricier eyeshadow palette. I do love their Sunset eyeshadow palette. It made into my 2017 best of eyeshadow. And I did not want to get this because I don't know, I just felt that maybe the shades would not be my kind of shades. But when I received this palette, OMG, this eyeshadow is so beautiful. It is really worth the buy. I kind of felt initially many of NATASHA DENONA's palettes were overly hyped, but this one is definitely a go. It's a beautiful one to own. If you're looking out to get one from NATASHA DENONA, definitely check out their Sunset eyeshadow palette or their Lila palette. This is definitely worth the buy. If you guys want to see any tutorial from this eyeshadow palette, definitely leave me a comment on the comment box below. The next one that I also got during Christmas is the PATMCGRATH Labs Mothership 2 Sublime Eye Palette. It's a mouthful of words. And this is how the palette looks like. This is how the box looks like. Very sturdy. Very of course expensive looking because it was expensive. And this eyeshadows, the packaging is so heavy. You can just break someone's head with it, and it's just really heavy because the mirror inside is a very sturdy mirror, and the packaging of these eyeshadows were just like beyond amazing. And these eyeshadows are superbly pigmented, very easily blendable, and I totally love it. Initially, just like the NATASHA DENONA, I kind of felt like this were like overly hyped, but when I got it, I kind of felt like this are the worth the buy kind of high-end makeup stuff. Not everything from PATMCGRATH are my favorite. I do not really prefer their highlighters. It's like difficult to work with it, but when it comes to the eyeshadows and also lip stuff, they are pretty good. Two more eyeshadow palettes, and these are from Dose of Colors. Oof. Hands down the best eyeshadows that I've owned. Of course, I have tons of them, but this ones, I just don't know. I just feel that this brand comes out with such good stuff, like amazing quality stuff. And their Sassy Sienna eyeshadow palette, I have not been able to put it down at all ever since I got it. It's so beautiful. It comes with 5 eyeshadow shades, and this is how the palette looks like. And on the inside, you can see pretty much I've ducked it because I've been using this non-stop. Even now, I have some of the shades over my crease area as a blending shade. Amazing eyeshadow palette. I have no comments over the brush. Of course, it's a decent one, but not my favorite. But the palette and its shade, you definitely want to check this out. This 5 matte eyeshadows will just blow you off from trying out any other eyeshadows. I'm like so worried I'll ditch all my eyeshadows because I've been using this so much. And then I switched to the blushing berries. Initially when I ordered them, it came broken. I ordered through Ulta. Then I had to get it again from Dose of Colors, and then it came in a beautiful, well packaged packaging. And this is again 5 eyeshadow shades, and this are all the blushing berry eyeshadow shades. Also very similar to the Sassy Sienna. I was kind of worried because I thought some of the nude shades in the front right here would not blend well with my skin tone, but they kind of look amazing. They blend in so well. Like, I was thinking if it goes so well with my skin tone, any other skin tone girls can totally rock this shades. Again, these 2 eyeshadow palettes might just want to make you skip any other matte eyeshadows that are out there. Beyond amazing. So probably many of you would know that I'm a foundation freak. just like a blush freak, so I've been trying out a lot of foundation recently. One of them has to be the LC Micro Silk Foundation. This one was way out of stock, like the colors were out of stock for a long time, and then when it came back I decided to order them because I definitely wanted to check it out, because I know that this was hyped once upon a time. And I am in this shade Butterscotch, and this is how the foundation itself looks like. It comes in a very nice sturdy packaging, and this, I believe it's about $45, so it's not a cheap kind of foundation. So I definitely wanted a good try out of it, and I must say that this foundation is a beautiful foundation for those of you who have combination to dry skin. For oily skin girls, you may want to wear a matte primer and then put on this foundation, because I tend to get oily on my T-zone with this particular foundation. So that's the update about the foundation. If you want a separate review, I'll definitely do it for you. I have one lip stuff right here from NARS, which I've already started using it. And this is Endangered Red Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. When it comes to NARS, their lip pencils are really nice. They wear beautifully on the lips, easily on the go. And let me do a swatch of Endangered Red. And this is how Endangered Red looks like. Again, really wearable on the lips, easily on the go. And you do not need to worry, like, you know, you get out of the line, because they tend to blend in into your lips beautifully. And I also got the Sephora set, which is Sephora favorites. Give me some new lip kits. I definitely want to check this out. I've never got all those sets, like tiny mini sets from Sephora, to try them out. So this one definitely got me into it. I definitely want to try out the lip products from Fenty Beauty as well. So this did give me a chance for me to try them out. And of course, the cover of it came out. And this one is a Fenty Beauty lip color in the shade Candy Venom. And this one is the mini version, so it's a little bit difficult to open them. So this is how it looks like. And then when it's swatched, so I'm doing pretty good swatches, I believe. So this is how Candy Venom looks like. It does have a little bit scent on the lipstick, so that's why I kept on going back and forth trying to see what kind of scent is that. And then I got a full size of Smashbox. This is their always on metallic lip in the shade Vlada, XO Vlada. So hopefully I got the shade right. And this is more of like a metallic finish, and this is how the swatch goes like. So definitely wanting to try all this. This is kind of like out of my comfort zone lip type. And then there's also a full size of the new Marc Jacobs. This is their Le Marc Liquid Lipstick Crayon in the shade Midnight Mauve. And I did get a PR packaging from Marc Jacobs, definitely wanting to share them with you. This is how the shade Night Mauves look like. It does look pretty light on my lips, but I'll give it a go, probably with a darker lip liner. And then I also got the metallic lip gloss from Huda Beauty in the shade Snobby. And this one is definitely a pretty one, and giving it a go as well, and a swatch for you. And this is how Snobby looks like. Of course, yet again, these are all like not for me, like on my comfort zone, but these lip glosses do wear well when you top it with a matte lipstick. They kind of blend in really well. And this one is Tristic. This is their mini plumping lip balm lip treatment. Mini plumping. So I definitely am gonna try this, because I'm not into lip injections, nothing like I'm against it, but it's just not my type. So I definitely want to try something that can plump up my lips. So I'll update you guys on that. I do have a couple more stuffs to share with you. You definitely want to grab a coffee and just sit by you. I don't take coffee, so if you are same as me, you probably want to have some tea. So I'm going to share with you a lip product from Lawless, and of course I took them out of the packaging. This is their liquid lipstick in the shade Romeo. Lawless has to be hands down one of my very favorite liquid lipsticks. The packaging itself kind of like impressed me so much. It's so beautiful, so sturdy, and these are definitely at a very affordable pricing. I'll list them down on the description bar below. And the lip product itself wears so comfortably on the lips. Again, I'm doing a swatch of it, and this is how the shade Romeo looks like, a very deep berry shade, and it does have like a strawberry kind of scent to it. And the other lip stuff that I like to share with you is from Fenty Beauty, and this is their Mademoiselle. The earlier one was the shade Candy Venom, and this one is their Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick. The earlier one was the shade Candy Venom, and this one is in the shade Freckle Fiesta. So I definitely wanted to try out this shade. I'm definitely reaching out for other shades as well, as much as I can. And this is, again, this is the full size packaging. The earlier one that I shared with you, which is right here, is a mini version. So this packaging looks really cute, but they're pretty light. And this is how Freckle Fiesta looks like. It does come with a FB embossing on the front. And let me just do a swatch of this as well, so that I just can satisfy you guys. And this is how Freckle Fiesta looks like, a very beautiful cinnamony kind of shade. Definitely wanting to try this one. And then I also wanted to try out the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder for a long time. So I got myself the shade 4. And I am actually wearing the powder today. I don't know how to judge it yet, but I definitely like the glow effect that it gives to my face. But I'm just trying to see if this is a little bit dark on my skin tone, but I kind of like it and kind of feel like it's a little bit dark. So I'm giving it a go. I'll definitely update you guys on it, and probably you can also share your thoughts how it looks on my skin. Does it look like it's dark? Does it look like it's okay? Definitely let me know. I have also tried out the Maybelline Up to 24 Hours foundation. I'm in the shade Toffee Caramel 330. I've done a full review and also the wearing time on my channel. Definitely check them out. I'll link the video right below. And I also wanted to try out the Maybelline Chrome Metallic Highlighter, and I got the shade Rose Gold. This is how it looks like. I have not tried this out yet. Let's also do a swatch. Oh, when I was swatching it, it was like super soft. Wow. Look at it. It is really so beautiful. Amazing. Like so buttery smooth. I'm definitely wanting to try this highlighter. I got a brush. Just a slight little dab. Wow. Look at the highlighter. Oh my goodness. I'm impressed, especially when I was watching it. Like I mentioned, it's buttery smooth. Definitely have to check this out, you guys. This is the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter 050 Molten Rose Gold. It is beautiful. The way it melted in, it is so soft. Check it out. Now let's quickly move on to a couple of other stuffs. Let me just share with you the Marc Jacobs PR package that I received. This is their liquid lip crayon that I received from them. I did receive 2 shades. The first one that I got is in the shade Pink Straight, and this is how Pink Straight looks like. And the second one that I got is in the shade Plum and Get It. So I definitely want to check this one out as well. So where should I do? Okay, right here. Wow, they kind of like swatch so soft, and the shades are really beautiful, especially the plump one. Of course, I think the plump one has to be my most favorite one. So a very wearable formula, I believe. It looks like it's very moisturizing. Thank you Marc Jacobs Beauty for sending me this beautiful box. So now moving on to the last few stuff that I got to share with you. One of it has to be the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF of 15. This is a full cover oil-free shine control foundation. It was really difficult for me to find a shade that matches me. I had to get their advice and then back and forth, and then finally I decided to pick out the shade. I'm still struggling to see if it would work on my skin tone. As I start using it, I'll update you guys. I'm planning to do a review on this. This is in the shade Golden Honey in number 5.75, and this is how it looks like. She said that this matches well with NC45 from MAC. Like anyone from NC45 would definitely be matched to this particular shade. So definitely want to give it a try, because in the bottle itself it kind of like looks light, so I'm kind of worried. Let's see how it works for me. The other foundation that I got is from Collab Makeup Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. This is a 1 fluid ounce of foundation in the shade, I believe I got the shade Almond. When I was trying to open it, the shade kind of got off, like the whole entire kind of thing at the back of it just got off. Actually, Abigail opened it for me and then now it's missing. So I believe it's the shade Almond. I'll update you guys with that. So it's a very sturdy packaging, very heavy and bulky, just like a Bobbi Brown packaging. I heard a lot about this makeup stuff, so I definitely wanted to give it a try. Let me see if I can get the product out. First swatch. Pump and pump and pump, and it takes ages for them to come out. What I heard about this foundations are the shade kind of like oxidizes. Right now it does look pretty light on me, so I'll definitely give you guys an update. Like I mentioned, most of it I'm planning to do like a review for all of you. And then I'm getting all over messy, wiping off this lip stuffs at the back of my hand. So I got 2 more products to share with you. It's also from the brand Collab. I got their blusher. This is their Soft Spot Sheer Blusher in the shade Meet Cute. It looks like a berry toned blusher. It does have some gold speckles in it, but it does go on very soft. But at the back of my hands, they look like a beautiful blush. And this is how it looks like. Meet Cute. Definitely wanting to try out this one. Very beautiful at the back of my hands. The swatch, it is beautiful. And then the other one that I got is their highlighting powder in the shade Uncensored. This is their Filter Highlighting Powder. And this is how it looks like. Of course, we cannot have enough highlighters. This swatch is a little bit more rough than the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one was like super soft, but it does look like it's a pretty highlighter, pretty intense, very much like an olive tone highlighter. I don't know how to describe it, like a goldish green highlighter, pretty pigmented. Of course, I'll be updating you as it goes with this particular brand. I'll probably do a review on them. Of course, I do not want to apply tons more highlighter over my face area. I'm pretty happy with the highlighter on my face right now. I do hope that you enjoyed my haul come review. Of course, it was a long one. Excuse me on that. To my very next one, stay beautiful both inside and out. Give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. To my very next one, goodbye.